YouTube? Andrew Rothermel, Above and Below, Health and Fitness LLC, and today I got a special video for you. I want to help you become the best personal training client that you could be. So I got 5 tips of what makes a successful personal training client. Let's do it. Tip number 1, hard work and consistency. I need 100% effort at all times. There's no excuses not to give 100%. That's one thing you can control. One of the biggest things I say is control what you can control. You can control the effort that you put in. Alright, so I need 100% effort at all times. If you want to be a successful personal training client or group training client, you need to give 100% effort at all times. The times that we're training together and the times that we're not together. I'm going to set you up on a plan to succeed in those times that we're not together, and during that time I expect that you do and you focus 100% energy on those things. Tip number 1, hard work, consistency, 100% effort. Tip number 2, be coachable. It's okay not to know all the answers. That's why you hired me. It's okay not to know the perfect technique for every exercise. It's okay not to know certain exercises. It's okay not to know why we're doing exactly what we're doing at every time point that we're doing it. Okay? It's okay not to know things. But what's not okay is thinking that you know everything, or thinking that, you know, I know better than this person or that person. All I'm asking is that when I ask you to do something, that you give me, like I said on tip number 1, you give 100% effort. You try. You try to learn. You try to become the best that you could possibly be at whatever I'm asking. So if you can be coachable in, you know, weightlifting or any sport, you got a good chance to get some good results. So tip number 2, be coachable. Tip number 3, communication. Communication might be the most important tip of all of these. You and I are going to be working side by side for quite some time. Most goals, anything worth having, isn't achieved overnight. So if you and I are working together for months on end, or maybe even years, right, then we're going to have to build a relationship. We're going to have to communicate. I'm going to need to know things about you, and you'll probably need to know things about me. And we'll have questions back and forth and feedback, and you know, there's a lot of things that go into it. How are you feeling today? How are you feeling with, you know, the past week? How are you feeling with everything overall? How's your diet? How's your training? The time available. Are you able to train at this time or that time? You know, what's going on? What kind of support system do you have at home? What kind of finances do you have as far as, you know, to be able to buy food, or how many times a week can we train? There's a lot of things that we need to communicate back and forth. Also, I want your feedback. Okay, so it's not just me giving you information, but it's you giving me information. I need feedback on, you know, how you're interacting with what we're trying to do. You know, so I can make adjustments necessary for you to be successful. So the communication definitely needs to go both ways. Don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to ask questions too. If you're trying to understand training, which I hope you are, and you're not just going through the motions, right? I want to teach you. I'm a teacher, I'm a trainer. Okay, those 2 things go, you know, they go hand in hand. You know, I'm trying to teach you as we're training. So I hope that all my clients pay attention and ask questions. So that's part of the process, right? Communication, ask questions, give feedback, understand each other, you know, as best we can, because if we're not communicating well, we're wasting time, we're wasting energy, we're wasting money, and I don't want to do that. And I'm hoping that you don't want to do that either. So communication. Tip number 3, maybe the most important tip, communication. Tip number 4, pay on time. Believe me, there's nothing worse than having to chase somebody down to get payment for something they've already bought. Please, make it easy. If you have monthly dues, you have weekly dues, whatever the, you know, situation is, however it's set up, just make your payment. Okay, make your payment. There's nothing worse than having to chase somebody down because they didn't pay. It definitely hurts the relationship, potentially ruins the relationship, and it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. So make your payment on time, and everything will be good. So tip number 4, pay on time. Tip number 5, good PR. There's nothing I love better than seeing my clients succeed. Your success is my success, and your failure is my failure. So when you do succeed, please tell a friend. That's how I want to grow my business. I'm not looking to, go crazy over the airwaves. I'm not looking to, quick this and quick that. I'm looking for steady client results. And when my clients do achieve results, please tell somebody. Word of mouth and referrals. That's what I love. There's no trainer out there that doesn't love referrals. So when you succeed and you enjoy what you've received as far as training goes, then please tell your friends. That's a great way to boost my business. And if you help me, believe me, I'm going to help you. So if you tell one friend or you tell 2 friends and they end up turning around and signing up with me, you can count on you getting some kind of deal from me, some kind of discount, some kind of free this or free that. I want to reward you for helping me. So good PR helps you and it helps me. So that's my 5 tips on how to become a great training client. If you like this video, and I hope you do, hit like, share, subscribe, all those good things. And I'm going to put some links below in the comment section, in the info section, of how you can find me on my other social media sites. So stay tuned. I got lots of content coming. I'm active every day on my social media sites. So check me out. And till next time, stay strong.